Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby.
Yeah.
Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Windblade and Zuriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Yeah.
I wish my man was brave as you.
Because you know I'm pretty much in trouble with, well, the entire world, I guess.
That is so.
So I'm back in Novigrad, and of course the first thing I do is visit my stash and get changed. It's over there. It's not exactly a big task. I'd already prepared the superior feline gear, as you can see. You need to be level 29 to use this. It's a little...
You copy look.
Well, it's kind of tight, isn't it? It's very tight and blue. I have to say, I do prefer the Ursine and the Wolven gear. But this is actually the best armour I've got right now. The neck especially bothers me. For some reason, it makes me think it's a diving suit. It just has that look. However, it does look like it's pretty good protection now. It doesn't have that sleeveless t-shirt look about it. So it's my best armour. And we're going to wear this until I manage to upgrade the Wolven or the Ursine armour. And to do that, I'm going to have to go to Velen, the Crow's Perch, and talk to the Master Armourer there. So that is... It's on my list of things to do. However, we have to talk to Avalak, Triss, Yennefer, and Ciri. We've got some business to take care of. Ciri is up here close to Dijkstra's place. Yennefer is over by the docks, and Avalak and Triss can both be found here. I think I'd like to speak to Zoltan and Dandelion as well. I am going to head south before we go much further and get my gear upgraded, the superior versions. Explore the mine using your Witcher senses. Oh yeah, that's right, there was a mine. We might actually be passing that. The other thing I did say I was going to do was talk to Roche. He's at the Temerian Partisan hideout, I assume. He did want to chat, and I owe him, and I sort of feel like I should chat to him before I go off to my almost certain doom. So we might try and fit that in. However, for now, we're going to talk to the people we need to talk to. Well, I've looked, and I'm not paying. Dandelion, is there any...
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
How do you come to... No, nothing new. No, just
Dandelion.
Then I'm just saying hi. It's funny that I can run in this place.
You're mistaken. I'm a
Zoltan?
dancer, not-
Zoltan. Get up.
Okay, what exactly are you
Nice
doing
talking
here?
to you, Zoltan.
No, okay.
See you later.
So these guys don't want to talk. I need to find Triss, who is... Right, Triss and Avalak are both upstairs. Where? One of them's on this level, perhaps? Yes. Am I in trouble with you?
Greetings, Triss.
Greetings.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Calm down. We're sorry. We shouldn't have done that. We had to do it.
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone.
Yeah.
You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control.
Okay. That's one
Mind
way
if
of
we
describing
change
it.
the subject?
Okay. Yeah. So, because it's true, if I hadn't have gone with her, she'd have gone by herself. You know that. Okay.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Yeah.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira, Margarita, Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her
Oh God, what
ways,
happened?
but when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches.
Okay, so
Things
no,
work out for them.
I hope they work out
That's
for us.
good news.
And we actually find Philippa and Rita.
No, that's good. God, it made it sound like it was going to be the worst news ever. So she found a cure. And her and Lambert kind of hit it off. That's great news for both of them, surely. God, she sounded like she was giving... Or did I misunderstand it? Because that looked like they went off and lived happily-ish. Not sure about ever after, but that... Did I misunderstand that? Or is she worried I'd be jealous or something? I don't know. Anyway, okay, don't worry, we will. Where are Philippa and Margarita?
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Okay. Yen figure anything out about Rita?
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
Right, okay.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
The music's a little... It's a little aggressive, isn't it? Short to the point. Long, I want to know all the details. Yes, I do.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vliester.
De Vliester rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
What? Wait a minute, Philippa was an owl the entire time. She couldn't change from the band. We kind of suspected some stuff because of the whole... Wasn't she trying to do some experiments to cure a transformation problem? I can't remember, but so she's been trapped as an owl this entire time, and Zoltan had her as a pet? Is that what we're saying? No, wait, figures. It figures.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great.
Okay.
We got any leads?
We have this.
You want to tickle me?
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a
Hydromancy?
fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Let's go now. Meet you somewhere later. I'm going to meet you later. Got a lot of people to talk to. I just...
Need to take care of something first. Meet you somewhere later?
Fine. The fountain outside the Passiflora. And hurry, please.
Okay, so we're running to a time critical for some reason on that one. That's Philippa Eilhart entry. Okay, maybe I'll actually get a decent description of what the hell has happened. I'd like to patch together her timeline. Okay. Philippa Eilhart, one-time advisor to King Vizimir, called the Just, member of the Council of Mages and later founder of the Lodge of Sorceresses, had played a momentous part in the history of the world as well as in the Geralt life. There could be no denying her talent, yet neither could one claim she did not also at times demonstrate sickly ambition. Very trustworthy reports indicated that she had a hand in King Vizimir II's death and as a member of the Lodge was implicated in the murder of 2 other monarchs, as well as Demavend of Eden and Foltest of Temeria. For this reason, the one-time jewel at the court at Tretogor was now a wanted woman, the quarry of special forces from the north and Nilfgaard alike. Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of understand that. Visimir's son and successor Radovid was particularly eager to capture her. During their last encounter in Lochmuin, he had Philippa's eyes gouged out, yet she had fled, and he wanted nothing more than to stick the head of Tretogor's jewel on a spike above the city gates. Oh, that's right, wasn't she trying to regrow her eyes or something? I can't remember. Thanks to her mastery of the difficult art of polymorphy, Philippa had been able to evade her pursuers by transforming into an owl. Then she'd holed up in a hideout outside Novigrad to wait out the worst. Everything seemed to indicate that Philippa had not only been investigating magic cures for her lost vision, but had also taken concrete steps towards the reactivation of the Lodge of Sorceresses. Her current location, however, remained unknown. That's right, I found the experimentation she was doing to grow her eyes back, I think. Imagine our surprise when we learned Philippa had been right under our noses the whole time. During her flight from the pursuers, she had sought shelter with an old lover and fellow mage. He must have still borne a grudge, however, for he tricked her and imprisoned her in her owl form after the witch hunters carted him off. His house was plundered and the owl wound up in the hands of our dear friend Zoltan. Sadly, Triss discovered this right after Zoltan had lost the owl in a game of cards, meaning our search had to continue and probably is going to involve playing cards. You kind of know it is. Okay, so Triss is going to meet me by a fountain up close to... Well, actually, it's not too far away from where I'm going to be seeing Ciri as well. Before we leave, let's talk to Avalak. And... Loot. Apple? No, I'm not going to steal Triss's apple. Okay, Avalak is... Oh, I've got to get that quest selected to be able to track it. Come on. And that's upstairs. I tell you what, there's a barman here. Oh no, it's downstairs again? Or is that something else? That's something else. There's a barman here now, and I'm pretty sure I've not played Gwent with him. Hello!
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes.
Okay.
How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
Yeah, I was going to say
I
that was
know,
not my fault.
so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
What? Be straight with me. No, let's be polite. This is the man that saved your daughter, so what have we got in mind?
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
I was going to say.
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king.
Our former king.
And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
So he's... Okay, yeah, I've never really pieced together this, but... I think Gales would betray Eredin? Who knows this? How do you know it was Eredin? Do you okay, no.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
What do you intend to do? Think you can make a deal? Just ask him straight up.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Okay.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After
No.
all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder Folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Okay, so how do you mean to get there? He's going to send me, surely, because I've got to bring girls here. That's what he said.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Let's go now. No, I'm going to meet you there. I'm going to meet you there. I've got a lot of... Maybe I should do all of these things before I talk to Ciri. No, I definitely want to meet you there.
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry.
Might want to get some better
I'd
gear.
rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
Is this one a close... This is close, isn't it? I probably can't swing by and pick up my gear. New character entry, Gels. Okay, and Fugus. Alright. The Devil Fugus held the position of great prestige and responsibility during the Crone's Sabbath, that of Goon restricting access to the peak. He in no way resembled Torque, the irritating but harmless Diovel Geralt and I had encountered many, many years prior. In size, Fugus resembled a somewhat overgrown troll, and he likewise displayed a troll's lack of subtlety. There was not a jolt of mischievous puck or cunning verbal trickster about this devil. Instead, he did his job with the commitment and professionalism of a Novigrad bouncer. Trying to stop Geralt, though, turned out to be Fugus's dumbest and last idea, ending both his life and his flourishing career in the Crone's employ. Gales. Before we look at Gales, I just want to check Avalak again. Let's have a... Avalak played a key role in staving off defeat during the defence of Kaer Morhen. After the battle, he advised the Witcher that ultimate victory over Eredin and his ghastly cavalcade would only be possible with magic assistance. That meant Geralt would have to once again pact with members of the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses. Right. Seizing the calm before the storm, Avalak tried once more to teach Ciri to control her incredible talent. He soon found that Ciri was as stubborn as a pupil as she was gifted, something that Geralt had discovered for himself much earlier. Drawing on his knowledge of internal NLA politics and the strengths and weaknesses of the Wild Hunt commanders, Avalak crafted a plan to eliminate one of Eredin's most powerful allies, his master of manipulation, Gels. In order to accomplish this, Avalak was willing to do anything, even risk a dangerous journey to Tir na Lia. So he is NLA. He's one of the elves of the Wild Hunt, same stock, species, race. Is that true of all sages? I'm wondering if there's... I can read up about that. Okay. Gales. They look very different out of their armour. Intelligent, composed and endowed with massive charisma, Gales enjoyed the respect and trust of the inhabitants of NLA world as well as that of their previous ruler, Oberon Murkatak. For this reason, Gales not only retained his high-ranking position after Eredin took power, but also became one of the new king's most powerful allies, acting as his viceroy while Eredin travelled at the head of the Wild Hunt. Oh, so I've never seen him in the Wild Hunt, is that what we're saying? Though Gales was one of the most influential of the NLA, power had never been among his driving aims. According to Avalak, his loyalty and sense of right and wrong constituted a weakness that could be used, possibly to tip the scales for the final battle. I don't see this as a weakness. It's a strength. He's just fighting for the wrong side at the moment. And where am I going to find... Okay, so through time and space. This is pretty close. Perhaps I want to talk to Yennefer first. I mean, just quickly talk to Yennefer. And then I'll go and do that. I've lost the door. Which one's the door? Which one's the door? It was that one I came in, isn't it? That looks like a door too. It is. Ah, he's got a balcony. There you go. My incredible Witcher tracking sense allowed me to find the door. I know you're all extremely extremely impressed.
They say something.
How
just
much?
spring out.
I'm sorry. I just wondered.
It's you, the White Wolf, the famous Geralt of Rivia. Am I right?
You
hear
are?
about me?
Yes.
Hear about you? Why, I know all there is to know.
Well, why are we
I learned
outside?
it from Dandelion himself, who's forever telling stories of you and your adventures.
Dude, how did we get
together,
outside?
Of your hunt for the dragon, and how you outfoxed the Sylvan midst the hemp, of the battle for the bridge, and how he saved you from bandits.
Like to hear that one sometime myself.
One never tires of Dandelion's tales.
How did we get outside?
All will be amazed when I tell them the wolf himself takes joy in listening to them.
We're in a bar.
Now, tell me how I may be of service. Something to wet your tongue?
You worked here long? Buy something? Gwen. He plays Gwen. Okay. I'm a little. I don't know. Confused. How the hell we ended up outside?
You worked here long? Earlier, I mean.
Under old Mr. Wiley, you mean? Why, no. I answered a notice. What did it say? Help wanted to assist in the oversight of an exclusive establishment with refined diversions. Baccalaureate freshly gained, 10 years of tavern experience a plus, knowledge of the common tongue, elder tongue, and contemporary poetry required.
I was going to say, you do sound a bit
Wouldn't you have been better off staying at the academy?
educated, shall we say?
I never passed the entrance exam. Neither do I know a lick of elder, though I can indeed play a ditty or three. Also, I've committed all Master Dandelion's works to memory.
That's probably what got you the job.
I see.
Okay, first of all, let's see what he's got for sale.
What do you have to drink that's good?
Because I'm on my... okay. Perfume, don't really need. And nothing else. Can I sell him some stuff? I've got rather a... Potion from Tirnalia. This sounds like something that I shouldn't drink, to be honest. Okay, you know what? Never mind. And let's do it. Just before we run out of here, let's...
A game of Gwent. How about it?
Had to be done. Had to be done. Right. So, let's think. I don't want to play monsters, all things considered. Yeah. I'm thinking Northern Realms. We're in Dandelion's Tavern. Let's go Northern Realms. Let's also check my cards very briefly to see if there's anything that should be there that is not there. It's been a while since I've checked my deck. How about the leader? Let's... it was X to change leaders, wasn't it? Okay, do I have... Oh, I've got this one. Destroy your enemy's strongest range combat units if the combined strength of all... Ooh, that could be nice, couldn't it? An automatic clear weather, though. I've always liked the automatic clear weather. I did always like the automatic clear weather. It's just a great way of not having to take that card. I think I'm going to stick with that leader. And I can remove... Okay, 26. Let's have a look. Those stack. I want this. I want this. I think what I want to do is remove some of my weaker cards. I need some cards that will actually do damage, though, as it were. Okay, then. Let's get rid of those. We're down to 24. Let's get rid of Death Mold, because nobody likes Death Mold. We want to keep the catapults, because they stack. And... Oh. You know what? I'm keeping Vesemir, because I'm keeping Vesemir. Yes, I know strategically that's stupid, but bugger it, I'm keeping Vesemir. Yes, I am. He's staying in the deck. Oh, no, we're keeping that, and that, and that. One of those, we want more of them. I said I'd keep him on the deck. I'm not totally sure I'll actually keep him in my hand. Sorry, Vesemir. You definitely need a rest, but I actually need some other cards. Well, actually, I don't. I got 2 spies. You never know, I might pick up more of those. But decoy. That's kind of what I want. A decoy is nice. Everything else looks good. If I can get some more of these with spy cards, that will be good. This seems to be a really strong hand, to be honest. Let's go. Now, before playing the spies, I should play this. You know what? These are the cards I should remove. What on earth was I thinking? I should have... They're a bit of a pain in the backside, because if I don't play them straight away, the special power it has is almost not useful. I mean, I got 8 out of that. I could have got a card that had 6 and was like a definite 6, and I could play it whenever I wanted. Alright, let's use my spies. How many of the spies do I have? Just 2. Okay, let's... Okay, no. Oh, he's going to spy on me. He's going to put the spy back on me. Which is fine. More decoys and medics. That's nice. Oh, right, really? We're going to play like that, are we? I shall... Of course, I could have medicked him for next round. Opponent has passed. Interesting. Stupid, but interesting, because I can now control this. First of all, I'm going to play this. This puts him at 19, which means I need another 11 to win, or 12 to win. Nice. Another 12 to win. I can get 12 by... Actually, that's not true. I could use him. That would kill him off. He drops to 15. I go to 15. That's not quite enough, is it? That would be a draw, and I don't really want to settle for a draw. To be honest, I think I'm thinking about this too deeply. I'm going to win this round and absolutely, I think, pummel him into the ground with the next round. I've got a massive deck. I'm going to play both of these cards. The reason I don't want to play these is I can't bring them back with my hero card. Whereas with the decoy, I can actually bring both of these back. So, oddly enough, that gets the draw. I get a win with this, and then I just bring both of those back. I could do the same actually there. But those two, just in case I don't bring them both back, these two cards actually work better together. Even though each one's 8, they make the other one 8 as well, so it's slightly better. But I think I'm overthinking this one. I think I've pretty much got this under control. I'm just going to go straight for the win on this second. Oh, God, look at that decoy. I can medic so many different things. And I'm just going to start off with... this is it. It's time to Zerg. It really is. Oh, you say that. How many have you got? You see, right now, I could pull back the card that would kill off all of those in one go. But I might wait, because maybe he'll play some more and they'll be higher. He probably won't. I'm probably going to lose my chance to kill off 12. But... let's see what he plays. Right, no, you see it there. Oh, no, right. The 5. No. Damn you. Damn you. You see, if this had been a 4, I could have wiped out that row now. But because of this 5, it protects those 4s. Damn it. Oh, well. If I could just somehow kill off that one and then all of those, I'd be very happy. However, again, I don't think I need to worry too much. Oh, wait. Can I decoy her? Can I decoy the medic? Oh, I could take the 6s. I can't decoy the medic, can I? I forgot. She's not a standard medic. I never thought about that. Although not that it's a huge problem, because right now... that's going to kill off 18! It was worth saving. Looks like looks like you've run out. I don't even need these decoys. Out of curiosity, can I? Oh, God. What I can do, though, is I could keep decoying this and keep eradicating his... oh, wow. I mean, I could just keep doing this. Whoa. Okay. And if he doesn't play anything else on this front row... What's that? Oh, yeah, but dude! I have got such bad news for you! Ouch! Clear weather, is that what you... Oh! No! I feel bad now. I feel bad. He's such a fan of dandelions, and I'm seriously mangling him. Impenetrable fog. Well, that's terrible. You've done absolutely nothing to them. I can leave the fog there. I don't even need to use my clear weather, which I can. I'm going to do it just because it's making the board look messy. That's the game we're having. Begone, pesky fog. And, what am I going to be getting to here? I've got to be getting over 100. No. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. 89. They're going to do 97. Yeah. Okay. Still, I'd say 97-5 was a fairly decisive victory. Okay, seriously, how the hell did we end up out back? New item received. Cockatrice. Okay, so I've spoken to Triss and Avalak in the inn, and I do have some things to do for them, and actually I feel there's a little bit of pressure to join Avalak relatively soon. I sort of feel like he's exposed here. However, the idea of running off to meet yet another one of Eredin's generals without first speaking to Yennefer fills me with more than a little trepidation. Because, of course, that's precisely what I did before with Ciri, and she probably wants to shout at me. And I have a feeling that it might be better to let her shout at me for this one transgression before I move on to the next. Call it a hunch, or a sort of deep sense of self-preservation, but honestly, I really do think I should just have a quick chat with her in case. Because she might want to say something like, no, whatever you do, don't join Avalak on that suicidal mission. You know, so I'd probably just give her that chance. Where is it in here?
What's a horde do exactly? Well, my dad...
Okay, I'm guessing that's Yennefer. Hello, Bertha.
That's
Bertha?
so pretty.
Don't talk.
Other wild.
Care to take me?
Hello. That's not Yennefer, I'm not... Okay. She's in disguise. Don't tell her it's a terrible disguise.
Buy you a drink?
But it
I'm
is.
afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Oh, come on, you know it was Ciri's.
Ciri's.
Let's blame her.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
Really?
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
I knew there was a reason I stayed
We
with
wouldn't
you.
be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Oh, that's it. That's it. She's just perfect for me. She's absolutely perfect for me.
Talk to Triss. Reconvening the lodge. It's not going so well.
Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. And I can't blame them.
Okay, what are you doing here? Looking very conspicuous, by the way, in seriously rich-looking black and white robes and cloak and hood and everything. I mean, you seriously stick out.
Charming place. Why are you here?
You'll find out soon. In the meantime, tell me about Philippa.
Nothing to tell yet. Came to get you first. So, gonna tell me why you're here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts. The prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Okay. And the guy that escaped there?
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
Okay. White hair, black beard.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
He's gonna run. No?
Damn.
He's gonna run.
Best run and get him.
Okay, why am I not running? Run, 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 run! The Great Escape. Abby, but could you stop? We're not trying to send you back to prison. We just want to know. Okay. Can I just... Dude, hello? I'm running out of stamina here.
Damn it. Scaled the ladder.
He's not...
Guess I'm in for a roof walk.
Dude, I got stuff to do. Could you hurry up and climb so I can climb after you? Thank you. I got a lot of stuff to do today, and... Oh, really? This is not on my list. Hello? How did you... Oh, never mind.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Oh, so be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
Okay, heard no one gets out of Derith alive. What about the guard?
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Derad.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Oh, how the hell did you fake your death? Actually, to be honest with you, he kind of looks very close to it already.
So you played dead? No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Yeah, I can get behind that. Can we get in through the sewers?
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
Okay, and the guards?
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Oh, not officially, but you know how it is.
Okay.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Okay, what now? Interesting what he said about the guards. Was it?
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Okay, the Great Escape. Okay, I'm having a little difficulty navigating. Let's follow Yennefer out because she probably knows the way better than I do. But let's face it, there are blind, drunk people who know the way out of taverns better than I do. So, we've got a few plans afoot. Plans to help us with our battle against the Wild Hunt. Two of those plans involve sorceresses. We've got to help Triss and Yennefer reconvene the lodge. But one of the plans involves going to another world and basically turning one of the generals of Eredin against him. And I think that's the one I'm going to do first, partly because it's right here. This is the Great Escape. We're going to help someone escape a prison in Oxenfurt. And Zoltan is going to help us, apparently. But I think for now, I'm going to join Avalak through time and space. See if we can turn one of Eredin's generals, Gale, against him. That would actually be a major strike in our favour, wouldn't it? It really would. What's the best way of getting there without getting monumentally lost? Actually, possibly to go all the way around. I'm not sure we can get through this way. Witch Hunter. Don't like you.
Every sinner.
Oh no, we can get through here. We can get through here, no problem. So, where am I meeting him? In here? This house seems familiar.
This house.
Yes.
Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
Yeah. And isn't the godling now living there with the dream mage? I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did he go up or down? Okay, seriously, dude, that was... Open door, I'm going to assume you... Hi! Okay, he probably went down then. You'd not seen a man... sage, elf, person? Okay, yes, stairs. Oh my god.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Oh, it was down. Okay.
The passage is here, past this wall.
I'm guessing you want me to go first.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gel's. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
So we're not...
be separated?
Okay.
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree.
Okay.
It's time.
Portals.
I don't think going through with your eyes closed is a good idea, though. I mean, I might be wrong. But, you know, doesn't sound like the greatest idea. Maybe he gets travel sick. Apparently so. Whoa. Well, we didn't get separated. You're not going to say anything?
Where are we?
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
Okay. And we must go slowly, apparently.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
Oh, is that
And
why we're
before,
walking slowly?
Were there any people or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
There are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
And we really can't move a little faster? I don't want to sound... Oh! If I trip, I can... Let's trip up.
Ah, the portal.
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Oh.
So what are we waiting for?
Now
For
we
it
can
to
move
open.
fast.
Shouldn't take but a few moments.
Okay. Sorry. Whoa.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
And sand crabs are... what? I'm gonna go arachnid because I've got no better ideas, really. Insectoid. Insectoid. Yeah? Sounds reasonable? Whoa. Okay, another one. You cannot attack this target. What? I'm not trying to attack a target. I'm trying to place a sign. I'm trying to... That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, hello. Quen down. Quen is down. Whoa. Okay, Quen is down again.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, they...
Defeat them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after me.
Okay, will do. We're running in.
What a relief.
Never thought you'd say that when entering a portal, did you?
Have a look.
Okay. Why am I having a flashback about chickens and mushrooms?